Yo guys, what up? It's Wiggles here, back with another video, and of course it is gonna be another breakdown video of the newest gun added to the game, as you can clearly see from the player's skin and gun in the hand. Of course, that means it is the M13. Now this is gonna of course be the mythic draw. Honestly, this one is, now the last one they did with the Rytech was super cool looking. I thought the way they did it made it look like one of the best mythics out there that we've had. You know, a lot of these guns, they got a lot of light to them. They have really good animations as you get more kills, as you can see as it's going through the color changing on this specific gun. Now, the one big thing about this gun, I will say, yes, it is very pricey. Mine's maxed out as always, as you would expect. Now, this is the loadout I'm running. I have been tinkering with this gun quite a bit. Now, before we get into the different styles of this gun, please, guys, drop a like and subscribe. Help us on that goal to 250 plus subscribers. Hell, if you guys like this content, share it with your friends. Help us on our goal to become monetized, kind of help the channel grow quite a bit. With that being said, now, this is one big thing about this gun, is this thing is incredibly fast firing. You will see in the gameplay later on in the video just how fast this thing is and why this is the best loadout I have found for multiplayer with this gun. Now, I do have a few other style loadouts, like such as the accuracy style build, where your ADS time is going to really suffer, but it's going to really help maintain that vertical and horizontal recoil. And then, of course, for if you're just a big running and gunning, we also got the SMG style build, where this thing, it just, especially the fire rate, this thing is just a torch. I mean, it's absolutely insane. But this is, to me, the best build I have found for myself, where you have the ability to keep hitting your targets further down range while maintaining that accuracy. We're going to jump into the shooting range. I'm going to show this bad boy off and just how cool this thing really looks. Show you the fire rate, show you the recoil patterns, and then jump into some sweet, sweet gameplay. Alright guys, so here we are in the shooting range. As you can see, here is the gun. This is what it looks like with one of the two different muzzle flashes. As you can see, look at just how insane that fire rate is. Reload animation is absolutely amazing. This is definitely, like I said, the hands down best mythic gun they have put out. And on top of that, with my newest favorite weapon, as you can tell, it's got a cool little weird perk to it, kind of like the old legendary, the HVK legendary that would, and actually the super highway legendary for the FR556, where they would have a kill counter, but this has an ammo counter, very Halo-esque, Halo 2-esque, and actually very Halo-esque, which is really cool. Now the recoil with the, now this is not the base model, this is gonna, actually it should be in here. So after looking around, I realized they actually don't have the M13 in the shooting range for you to test out off the wall, which is kind of interesting. So this is going to be the loadout that I run. As you can tell, this thing is mostly all vertical until you get to around the end of the mag, where it's got a little more left and right play to it. Now, one big thing about this specific gun is this thing is a five tapper gun with a very, very strong headshot multiplier. So you theoretically can 4-tap people all the way out to 30 meters. Before you start seeing a drop off. So as you can tell, same damage. Let me back up. Same damage right about there. So I love, oh, that's because my buttons moved.
Let's go this way.
So, really, that doesn't seem right. That's better. Wait a minute. Sometimes I feel like this thing lies to me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so the cutoff point, I would say, is about 37 meters before you go from 24 damage to the body and the legs. That's the other thing, is this thing maintains its damage all the way even to the legs. So as you can tell, between the fire rate and just the recoil pattern, this is a really quick little shooting range video, but as you can tell, this thing is pretty easy to control and keep it on target. Right, we'll go back and look at the loadout one more time before we get in some gameplay. So here we are back in Gunsmith. Now, there is a weird little thing with this gun. It does have two different types of ammunition. It has the extended mags, which is the basic ones, and then these 300 RTCs. Now, I have tried both of these things out. They do the exact same amount of damage with the exact same damage drop off. And so as of this moment, they do not have, honestly, any upside. And the weird thing is that it does say bullet speed. So what makes me wonder is if they are going to then make an adjustment to this gun, kind of like the AS Val, where different barrels or magazines would adjust the bullet speed and how fast the actual, how fast it hits the target, if it's going to be instant or have a, millisecond delay, just like the Val, depending on the barrel length. But as of this recording, they have not done anything with it. Now, we're going to jump into some gameplay, guys. I'm going to show you multiplayer with the loadout that you see here, and then I'm going to show you the loadout afterwards. I'm also going to show this thing off in BR, just kind of do a little something different this break. Doo-doo-doo.
Contact with enemy. Taking the lead. Enemy down. Missile on standby.
Oof.
Sentry gun ready to deploy. Tango down. Swarm ready. Changing mag. UAV online. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Enemy down.
What? Oh my god, I was on a nuke streak too.
Swarm activated. Target down. Reloading. Tango down.
Yep.
Enemy in sight. UAV online. Target down. UAV online.
Do 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 do. 'Cause I'm walking on it. Never thought I could be so creepy.
Hunter killer drone deployed. Swarm ready. Tango down.
Oop, I reload.
Enemy in sight.
Come on.
Online. Stealth chopper inbound. Friendly air
Shit,
strike.
shit, shit. What?
UAV spotted. Keep on them. Moving this way. Swarm activated. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Sentry gun deployed. Friendly predators. UAV online.
Dang. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. Dropping a dub with the M13. I skipped all the gameplay before it actually picked it up. It still did take a few minutes to finish out that game, but this is the loadout that I am running for in BR. It is the mono RTC long. Now this is the weird thing with this gun too. It has 3 different types of barrels. So it's got the heavy long, which has the 35% damage range. Now it has a silenced barrel, but it doesn't, while it does increase the ADS time just a tad, as you can tell, the horizontal recoil is going to be your biggest nemesis with this gun. And of course, the mini. So really, if you want to run this bad boy in BR, you really want to be focused heavily on vertical and horizontal control. Also at the same time, just because of how fast this thing does fire, you will just literally melt people. Now you notice that I do run the 40 round double stack 300 on my BR class instead of multiplayer. like I said, guys, as of this time, like, they don't really show a big difference between them, but I do like the 40 rounder because I don't know. Well, they're going to make an adjustment. The mag's going to be broken, probably like a lot of guns they do. Right now, guys, if you are not using the M13, do yourselves a favor. Get this bad boy out of the seasonal challenge. Start winning some games with it and level this thing up. This thing is so much fun to use. Until next time, guys, remember, shoot first, shoot last, win your gun fights, and let us.